Last time on Daysdrop Evolution.
Adrena Imperia Calidora is exactly sitting in the very back and in the middle. So if there was someone on either side of her, who gives a fuck? I'm sitting in the middle.
Sitting right next to her, directly behind Rodney, is a willow-thin young man. Simon is 17, but he looks like he's 15. Really young. He's got angular features, long, dark hair that's got a nice wave to it. He's got form-fitting black clothes on, and he's got a little bit of an animalistic look to his eyes. He kind of looks like Timothée Chalamet, and he just looks around. He looks like he's on edge. He's ready to kick somebody's ass.
Cecil is going to be sitting right next to Barbara Donna, and he does not look like he fits in here at all. He is wearing the brightest of bright whites and his bleach white hair. And he's just going to be sitting there smiling at everything that's going on, just making sure that, everybody's having a good time, and he's going to just look out the window and imagine himself actually flying out there.
Isaac's probably in the passenger seat, and he's just like, he's just kind of like looking out the window, minding his own business. And Isaac is like this tall guy, so like he's trying to like fit into the car, and you just see like pretty much just silver hair covering his eyes. That's pretty much it.
She gets a text from her mom. How's the secret mission going, honey?
Leave me alone.
Love that all your parents. Are all your parents just still alive? They're just letting this happen. Is this like Pokemon?
Isaac's parents are just like really fucking chill people, and like what day of the week would you say this is?
We are the exact opposite of our characters. We have parents that love and care about us.
It is a Wednesday.
It's a Wednesday? Okay. It's like they have the day off from work, so they're just getting fucking zooted and just making like tons of baked goods and shit.
And then I turn to Isaac and I'm just like, hey, Isaac, my mom is asking if we're going to go over to dinner at your parents' house on Saturday.
So we're going to have fun on this trip, right?
Simon sits up in his chair and he's like, check it. Whatever we need to do to take down Astoria.
Please tell me he's wearing gold chains and a sideways hat.
Oh, that's a good thought. In the place, when you open it, it starts out like a dark red, like hallway going in, and there's a lot of drapery, but there's also like a lot of ropes everywhere.
Ropes?
And then I just look around and I'm like, immediately Adrena's like, this fits the vibe.
And as soon as Rodney looks at it, he looks over at you, Adrena, and he goes, really? You picked the
Isaac's just trying not to touch any of the surfaces yet. He's looking at like Lysol wipes.
And there's like little spots that blink up. There's probably like 5 different spots where these warehouses can be, where the prototypes and weapons are being made. So there is one that's probably 45 minutes away from you. There's also one that's about an hour away. There's one that's 30 minutes away, and one that's around 25-ish minutes away.
What if we go to the farthest one first, so it's further away from where we actually are? Take them less time to find us if something goes wrong.
That makes sense.
That's an option.
Hi, I'm Elena, and I play Adrena Imperia Calidora.
Hello, I am Skagwater, and I am going to play Cecil Clouds.
Hi, I'm Kyle. I play Isaac Morgan.
And hi, I'm Kevin, and I play Simon Milton.
Hi, I'm Allie, and I play literally everyone fucking else. Let's get this shit started.
That's what happens during that hour. Is like we're just all kind of like discussing this.
There's How your parents are swingers.
Yeah.
Fucking Hood is like shaking from laughing, and Rodney's bright fucking red. And okay, so you guys see, you guys aren't at the headquarters. You picked the smaller one that was the hour away, rather than the one that was 45 minutes away, which was the main headquarters. But so you come up to a place that is like medium warehouse size. It does have like a little plume of like steam and like smoke coming out of one side of the building, and it looks like it's about 2 stories. Rodney parks not like in the parking lot, obviously. He parks a little bit of ways away on the street, and he looks at everybody and goes, "Okay, plan on getting in. Let me hear him."
Yes.
This is Rodney teaching you guys.
Imagine Adrena doesn't want to admit that she has, like, the powers that she has, and she goes, I have a way that I think we can scope out exactly what's going on inside the...
Can you speak like a person?
Isaac just kind of like looks at Cecil
Don't
and he's
silence me. This is my voice.
like, Isaac just kind of looks at Cecil. Exactly. Isaac just kind of looks at Cecil and he's like, I agree with this guy. We should just get in.
No, but I have a way that we can survey the building without actually having to go in. But I don't want to do it because it's embarrassing.
Fucking
I
do
can climb
it,
up a wall
Adrena.
and seal
Your
air.
little birdie.
So then she sits there and she immediately starts like, she's like, okay, fine, but I need utter silence so that I can get the thing that I want. And then she starts like oming to herself, but vampire form. And then she's like concentrating and she's like, okay, like that, like basic like witch vampire like things, like animals. And then she's like, and then pops up like this beautiful little bluebird, and she's like, fuck. And then she looks at him and she goes, okay, what I need you to do is I need you to, and she's like just talking to this bird, like exactly like how Oswald just talks to like anything, and she's just like, I need you to go in, I need you to scope things out, do you understand? And the bird just goes, dip, dip, and then flies out the window.
Is Adrena the love child of Remy, River, and Oswald?
Because I created the ultimate paradox, the Twilight girl, the Twilight goth girl that is a Disney princess.
So the bird looks at you and goes, beep. Wait a minute, I can't chirp like a bird. Chirp.
Yeah, exactly. Beep, beep. And then flies out the window. And I'm just like, okay, give it like 10 minutes. And then she's
Your
just sitting in
part is
silence.
so adorable.
And then I go, don't talk about the bird.
It's adorable.
So Simon looks over
Don't
at
talk
Rodney
about the
and he says,
bird.
well,
I'm
I
gonna bet.
can climb up on the wall and
Isaac
onto
hears
the
you
roof like
say
I
it.
did the time with the main team. See if there's any windows I can look around in.
Yeah, do that. Yeah, let's do that, please. Thank you.
I can just fly us.
You go, no, just wait on the bird. Just wait on the bird. It'll be back. I can feel it right now. It's currently circling around.
You hear all of a sudden out of nowhere, and you see the bird just fall.
Wait, did it like fly into the building?
We're shot down. Oh man.
Okay, hold on. I want to introduce a mechanic. So we haven't had a character like this before where we can summon animals. I would imagine that if something like this were to happen, can I roll a d4 to see how much damage I take?
Absolutely.
Okay, because I think this makes sense, right? You summoned something and it was killed, so I would imagine you would take the damage.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, nice.
I rolled a 4.
Okay.
So I get 1 injury.
Keep in mind, you guys don't have a healer on this team. I just want to make that very clear.
I would imagine that if I rolled like a 3 or a 4, I would get 1 injury. If I rolled a 1 or a 2, I would get a headache.
No, you're correct.
So 1 injury. Okay. And then I'm just like, okay, I need something a little bit more inconspicuous than a bird. So then I start thinking frog, rat, this, that, like all sorts of other things. And just, and then poof.
Can I say what comes up?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a sugar glider.
Awesome.
What's a sugar glider?
They're cute as fuck.
A squirrel? Oh, I was going to say a hamster.
No, so I'm going to show you what Uma.
It looks like a squirrel.
They are cuter than squirrels, and you know it.
No, it's just a little squirrel.
Thank you, Kyle.
Yeah, they're pretty cute.
Hold on, I guess it's over. Oh my god, yes!
It's a sugar glider.
Yes, it's a sugar glider. And then I go, okay, your brother did a very horrible job. So now it is up to you. Go in there and scope the place out.
Sugar, blah, blah, blah. So sugar gliders. So sugar gliders don't really talk. They mostly just shiver their nose a little bit and they like shake it, and it just looks at you and it understands what you're saying, but it doesn't want to do that. So it just starts cuddling.
I would imagine it would be like telekinetic, like, yeah, mom, sure.
No, it's very much a. But I want to be in your shirt.
And then I get done and I whisper, you can get into my shirt later, that's fine. If you want to slip in pocket, that's fine. But I need you to go do this thing.
He goes into your shirt. He does not want to go into that building.
I'm just like, I sit there and I'm just like, as I have like a sugar glider just sitting in a shirt pocket.
All right, so Simon's like, okay, anyway. So he starts moving his way towards the building. Yeah, so I'm going to move up to the building. I'm going to try to be as stealthy as I can. As Simon moves up, he's going to try to be stealthy. A stealth roll of 13 plus 12, 25.
Yes.
I can actually go with you if you want, because I get a plus 18
Well, I'm going to climb
stealth.
up the side of the building.
So,
You guys can choose if you guys want to go.
I don't think
You
I
have
can
a
do
plus
that.
18
Nice.
to stealth?
I thought I was pretty baller with my 12, but
18?
Yeah. Elena, we have made it very, very clear we do not make balanced characters in this game. That's not fun for anybody.
Unhinged.
I just want to roll this just to see what I would have gotten.
Yep.
Okay, that's about right.
That was a 14.
Yeah,
And
a 14 plus
What the
18, a
fuck?
32.
So if you rolled a natural 20, you would have had a 38.
Mm-hmm.
that's awesome.
I want to put this in perspective, though, for both the listeners and you guys. I get a plus 20 to hit in for my weapons, like my handheld weapon for Oswald. So
Nice.
Okay, so yeah. Simon, you are undetected.
Hmm?
You are able to actually give me a perception check real fast.
Yeah, definitely,
Before
yeah.
I give you this.
17 plus 9. That's 20. What is it? 26, 25?
All right, you're able.
26, yeah.
You're able to clock all of the cameras. There's about 4 cameras on the wall that you decide to go up, and whether or not you want to just destroy them, you want to cover them, you want to just avoid them, that's on you. You can tell me what you plan on doing.
For now, I'm going to try to avoid them. I'm going to crawl around them, maybe up and over them in a way so that I'm behind them. I think if I break them now, somebody might inside notice, hey, why is camera 6 off? And maybe go to investigate. So I'm going to try to just leave them be for now. But if the rest of the team is going to start to infiltrate, I'll destroy them at that point.
Yep, no problem. Cecil, what would you like to do?
Cecil will fly up and try to be inconspicuous with the sky. Because nobody ever looks up, they just look forward.
That's true.
Are you going to land right on top of the building and just sort of meet Simon up there?
Gonna try to, yeah.
Okay.
And if anybody wants a ride, he can give them a ride.
Can you give me a stealth roll? Just because if there's a cute little pale white thing running up, like flying up into the sky, that can get somebody's attention.
I'll go with you just because, Isaac doesn't really have a lot when it comes to
Okay.
stealth stuff, except for a stealth roll. But I mean, can't fly or anything.
Well,
Does
Percy-
anybody want to bring Adrena and Rodney and Hood with them?
Well, I'm not strong enough for that personally, but
I mean, how
Yeah.
many people can Cecil fly?
let me read the power really quick. If you command the wind, you can carry others aloft. You see. Wait, hold on. No. I can. It looks like I can carry however many ranks I have. That's how many people I can bring with me.
So you have how many ranks in it?
4.
nice.
Oh, well, then you did it.
So I can pretty much bring everybody with me.
Is this like a Peter Pan thing where we're all like
Yep.
holding hands and then just trailing behind
Absolutely.
one another?
Yep. This is exactly how it is.
I
You
love
can
it.
fly, you can fly, you can fly, you can fly.
So I'm
I
picturing.
read an interesting fact about Peter Pan while we're waiting on her to come back. Apparently, the Lost Boys hid in the tree because when they got older, Peter Pan would kill them.
Yep.
Yep.
I did not know that.
Yeah, Peter Pan's actually pretty
Peter Pan's-
hardcore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's kind of an asshole.
Yeah.
All right, so stealth check, right? You want stealth check from me or from
Yep.
everybody? For me?
Let's do mainly for you. Yeah.
Okay. What is it again? My stealth is pretty good. That's a plus 14. That'll be a 30 total.
All right, you did that. Wow.
Jesus. What did I do? I was not expecting that because I totally forget my stats for this guy.
Yeah, I'm picturing Simon bobs and weaves up the side of the wall, and it gets up to the top, and they're all already standing there, and he goes, "What the fuck?"
You took off. What do you want?
I love Cecil with a burning passion. I just want everybody to know.
So now what? What do we just... He's literally just trying to talk and make sure. We're up here.
When you say what we do now, Hood goes, shh, shh, shh. Hold on. So, he's hearing the people that are kind of like in this, like right on top of, not right on top, in the top floor of the building. Because right now you guys are directly on top of them and he can basically hear them through his senses. What is directly underneath you, Hood is relaying this information, is there are 5 people. He can't tell if they're just engineers or lab assistants. He cannot tell that much, but he does know that there's 5 separate people in that room. Now, there are probably a variety of ways that you guys can get in there. But you guys can talk that out, figure it out, make a game plan, ask me questions, figure it out, motherfuckers.
Do we have any idea how many people are in the building total?
Total, Hood is just able to tell you right now that there is definitely 5 on this floor, but let me see if he can make another check.
Are we trying to fuck this place up or steal their weapons?
Both.
You're supposed to be getting weapons and prototypes and blueprints and like different types of data and what you can find. So Hood rolled a 30 on his senses, so he can tell that there's like a total of like 25-ish people in the building. It seems like a low work day, a low people in actual office day.
Well, if they work for
so,
Astoria, none of them are innocent. So I'm not entirely worried about not taking any of them out if we have to.
I mean, we have like 85 people in Lancaster Manor that did work for Astoria, and they just switched sides, including Michael being one of them. So I wouldn't count them not being innocent in this. Nah.
There's
how I
smart
feel about
people, but
It's about reaction. It's about how they react to us coming in. Because if they just like go like, you know what, this is yours, not my business, then that's fine. But if like they don't do that and they go, we're gonna kill them, that's when we have to defend ourselves.
I guess I'll do a perception roll to see if I see like any inconspicuous entrances.
Simon clenches his jaw and just heeds Hood's words, even though he doesn't really want to wait any longer to mess some people up.
It's a 22 total.
22. I'll give you this, Isaac, that there is a little vent on the top of the building that you could probably go in a la river style, but you know, that's pretty much all you can see right now. There are other ways that you can get in though, if you guys put your brains together.
Is there a door that leads downstairs up top here?
From what you can see, no, it's pretty flat top.
Through the vents. Old school. Mission Impossible style, guys. We're gonna go through the vents.
A la river style. Hood and Rodney look at the vent, and they look at you guys, and they look at the vent, and you can very quickly see that they are much too stocky to be throwing themselves into that vent.
As tall as Isaac is, he's pretty thin. So
yeah, you guys are pretty thin. Y'all are pretty nimble. Like even Cecil, with your athleticness, you're like a lean athletic. You're not a bulky athletic. So Hood and Rodney are just like, probably not.
Why don't you two cause a distraction and we go in then?
Forward team.
Do we just want to go in and start blasting?
So anyways.
I love that one of you has a power that could probably help with this, and you are not using it. And so I'm just going to keep my mouth shut until you guys figure it out.
Not me.
I mean, I can control plants and animals, so I can't do much.
Has anybody asked me if there are any plants around?
Oh!
You dumb bitch!
Well, I was thinking plant growth, but then I was like, oh, I could just, like, produce some seeds and then, like, blow them into the vents and then really fuck this place up. But if we wanted to not fuck it up, I wasn't going to do that.
Really just going all GLaDOS with the, have you ever heard of deadly neurotoxin?
So this is kind of where I was getting at when I was talking to you guys, because there are office plants, there are plants around, there are trees around, there are bushes around. There are rats.
I can't see the plants inside. Can I sense them?
Yeah, probably.
Okay,
you
well,
have a connection with plants.
I wasn't sure how this worked. I wasn't sure if it had to be like I had to
Ask
see
me
it.
questions. Ask me
Well,
questions,
I typically know
motherfuckers.
by what's in the description. I'm sorry.
If you
But
can
Allie,
mess
the
around
most
with
important
plants,
question is, what are the trees saying?
Yeah.
we don't have speak with plants.
Trees.
We don't have speak with plants, so that information is irrelevant.
I can only control them, and I can only grow them. I am a Disney princess.
That's unfortunate.
So I say, I have an idea. And then I go, stand back. And I make it super dramatic. And
Isaac doesn't move.
I throw my hands onto like the roof part, and I'm concentrating, and I'm like just whispering, like, I don't know, like it sounds like Asian vampire curses or something like that, but it's just like, grow, you fucking plants, grow. And she's like thinking about it, and then they just start. I imagine it's slow and steady, and then it just goes boof, and it starts going all over the place. And then she starts, if she's able to, I'm describing what I would like to do, and then I'll roll, and then I'll describe what actually happens. If that's how you want me to do it.
Well, I rolled to see if any of the people in the office actually like noticed it, and as it turns out, most of them are wearing noise canceling headphones fully all the way and not having them like half off,
Sweet.
like you should. So they aren't paying attention.
Sweet. So I would imagine they start to grow wherever they are.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing like basic plants.
Right under you where you like felt one, what comes up is like, you guys know those like stupid like mini palm trees that are in offices sometimes? Well, it got big. And it kind of just like went through the roof. So you know it's trunk because it is like one of those like tinier palm trees. The trunk is like strong enough to hold your guys' weight. So you guys can go down that way if that is what you choose, unless you want to do some other sort of shenanigan.
And then as the tree just like comes up and she's like, perfect. And then and I'm just thinking to myself, thank God, no flowers. And as soon as that happens, poof, a little flower pops up.
It's a little hibiscus that comes out of nowhere that shouldn't be there.
I'm just like,
so everyone kind of get a stealth roll.
Okay.
Stealth roll. Whereas I got 14. Oh.
28.
Oh shit. That's a nat 20.
I got a 32, I believe.
Jesus fucking
So
Christ.
I got a 34 total.
This is a fun game. I like this game.
Please tell me your character's balanced.
My character is actually balanced, believe it or not.
That's boring. I need to get you more points.
Yeah, right. And actually, Allie, when she was like, "Oh yeah, Allie's like, they're all wearing noise canceling headphones." I went, "Oh shit, my other power."
In this room, there are 3 computer screens that are looking at like 3 different types of data. They are rather big. And there are, as Hood stated, around 5 people up here.
Nice.
Are any of them carrying weapons, or are they just...
No, they're just people.
Then who shot my bird?
I don't know. Maybe it was somebody on the bottom floor. You're on the top floor right now.
Just some guy walking by saw a bird and was like, fuck that bird in particular.
That guy was having a bad fucking day. Also, I just wanted to hear fucking Britain crack the fuck up at me at the fact that I just killed the bird.
Murdered bird.
It's
I
not
guess I'll do
something
a
that I
stealth
do
roll.
at all, ever.
I'll do a stealth roll to see if I can like kind of stealth around and see what's on the computer screens.
Okay.
Hold on, I gotta pull my character sheet back up. There we go.
Character sheet.
That's a nat 1. I don't see anything, do I?
No, you're trying to get a good look, but every time you try to find something, it's just not happening. There are different tactics you could go for here. Y'all can figure it out.
Shoot. Oh my gosh. I don't want to be... I want to do stupid, but I don't want to do stupid.
Ask your teammates how they feel about you doing stupid.
Hey, Simon wants to kick the living crap out of everybody in this building, so you can go ahead and do stupid if you want.
Listen, Simon is like ready to pull the trigger. Simon's ready to pull the trigger at any moment. Simon's like, Simon looks at Rodney and is just like, I'm going to kiss your girl to make you uncomfortable, and also I'm going to beat everyone up. And that's literally how Simon is.
All right, sure. I'm going to be stupid. I'm going to go tap on the one of the scientist's shoulders to get their attention.
He immediately takes off his headphones and turns around. He goes, "What are you?"
So what you working on?
Whose kid are you? Why are you here?
I just need
I
some
remember you from the
information.
swinger party.
Is he being stealthy right now? Is he trying to like distract so that we can go and do something, or is he just trying to be a smart ass before we start punching people up?
That depends on what. I don't know the plan here, so
I'm trying
What is your plan?
I'm gonna try and get the information or some sort of information from him to get like if he knows where the plants or where the like actual manufacturing of this thing is.
Meanwhile, behind him, he just sees a fucking giant ash tree.
he's not paying attention to the tree. He has not watered that tree. That has been the secretary's job to keep that tree alive. He just thinks she's doing a good job.
Don't assume the secretary is a girl.
Sure, why not?
Sure.
I threw Allie for a hot second.
Okay, but there's also like a lot of smart people, like a lot of smart women in this room too. So like,
there you go. I threw you for a hot second. You can cut all of that out, but I just wanted,
no, fuck you.
It's like not my Christian Minecraft server.
Okay, how about this? There's 2 secretaries. One's a male, one's a female.
Perfect. One for all the female employees and one for all the male employees.
Yeah, well, the female one knows how to take care of the plants. So the male cleans the dishes. Like, that's what goes on.
The male guy goes on all the coffee runs.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, he's not even paying attention to the tree. He's just like, why are you here? Why, do you have a parent? Where's your parent?
Downstairs.
Downstairs. All right. Do you want to go back to them, Seth?
Well, first I want to know, like, exactly where your manufacturing is. If you could please tell me. That's where they are, and I don't know exactly how to get to them.
I'm going. No.
How did you get here if your parents were supposed to be in the manufacturing district?
Oh, no.
Yes.
This plan's going bad.
Yes.
I'm like flashbacking to when like the plan didn't work at Panic at the Disco and Remy immediately changed tactics, and like Adrena is sitting there and she's like, let me take out my whip and whip this motherfucker. And
she brought the whip with her.
Yeah, I don't have any other form of protection, so I put a whip. That'd be something a vampire would have.
Well, they do say that everybody becomes their parents. So here you are, just kind of picking up a whip and getting ready to do it.
Flash over to my parents, and my dad currently has a ball gag in his mouth, and my mom's riding him like a horse with a whip.
Yikes.
So, while this guy's looking at you, Cecil, do you want to be looking at the computer behind him at all, or?
I'll try.
Can I sneak? I want to sneak away from this situation because I'm just like, Cecil, this isn't working.
Yeah,
Where
I'm going to go with her because I don't think this is working either.
I'll stay behind and help if shit goes wrong.
Okay, I'm sneaking to like another part of the lab because if this is set up like how Astoria typically does, there's one room for all the data information that we need, and I'm gonna try to do my best to sneak over there.
Okay.
Now, do I roll at advantage or disadvantage because he is currently kind of distracted?
Roll me at an advantage currently. Because
okay.
I assume you're doing the smart way and going the opposite direction of where this man is looking at Cecil.
Yes, I am going in the complete opposite direction of where this guy is. Okay, good. I'm glad we had advantage because my first roll was a 3. My second roll is an 18 plus 4, 22.
All right.
The
Well,
only balanced character.
Do you need me to roll too?
yeah. Roll with Adrena.
I have a plus 4 to stealth, not a plus 18.
Well,
with my plus 12, that's a 26.
Yeah, so you guys are able to like go while you guys like get out of this lab. I assume you're exiting this room of the lab, of the computer lab.
Yeah, I guess what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find like a "You are here" map.
Okay, so this is what happens when you walk out. It kind of looks like so it's like an open floor plan almost. There are rooms like along the halls. There's probably like 3 rooms per hall. The rooms are rather large, but you can see down into the center of like where the actual lab is, and you can see people like doing some testing on some chemicals. You can see them like soldering together pieces of metal. You can see them looking through at blueprints. And it's like a good like 20 people down there. It doesn't look like it's fully filled up like it usually is. Like I said, it seems like a slow day here, but you can get around the entire upper floor. There are 2 sets of stairs that go down, one on the side that you're on and the other on the side that the other ones are on, but you can do a quick wrap around of the entire upper floor. There's just 2 sets of stairs, so you don't have to go up one set of stairs and like go all the way around if you need to.
Okay, are there like plaques on the door saying like this is what this room is for? Like, you know,
Yes.
on the outside? Okay.
Yes.
Do I see anything that is of interest to me while Cecil is doing all of this stuff? I imagine she like as soon as he came up and said hello, she was immediately like fuck this shit and then went away.
Give me an investigation check.
I'll go Simon will go the opposite direction of her, trying to go around the hallway. Just that way we cover more ground trying to search these doors.
Shit, this dice loves me today. This is a 19 plus 8, so 27.
Beautiful. You said investigation is what we're rolling?
Yes.
I got a 10.
Okay, so you're kind of, so I need to look back at Simon's sheet.
Sure.
So Simon understands his powers, but he's not like fully
Like how we all are.
yeah. So you immediately kind of get overstimulated by everything, just like all the noise, all the lights, all everything, especially with having like the natural weapons like thing that you have. It because you have the tapped in animal abilities, you do sometimes get the abilities of like sensitive hearing and sensitive eyes depending on like what's going on. So it like kind of throws you off a little bit because you just came from like a very quiet, insulated like computer lab to like this very like loud metal working like thing. So it kind of throws you off a little bit. So you're not really able to hear or see anything.
Sure.
But Adrena, you are looking at all of the rooms, and there are 2 rooms that have full that are, you can assume are the server rooms.
Ooh.
There's server room number 1 and server room number 2. One's for the east side, the other one's for the west. You are closest to the minute. I'm trying to
Roll a D2.
No, you're on the west side. Sorry,
Okay.
I had to like put my hand up and figure out my left and right real fast. You're on the west side of the.
Why I got the tattoos.
Never soggy eat waffles.
Yeah,
Yeah,
never
that's
soggy
basically what
wobbles.
That's
Yeah,
it.
you're on the
That's
west
it.
side, so you're on the. You're like closest to the west server room. You can tell that Simon's freaking out a little bit though.
Okay, I'm gonna take a quick peek. Like, is there like a window into this room that I can be like, boop, like, just stick my head up and like look?
There are no windows.
Okay.
It's pretty much a brick box.
Okay, so Barbadonna, Adrena, she's like, she's looking at the door to the server room. She's looking over at Simon. She's looking at the door to the server room, and she's like, and then she sneaks on over to Simon, and then she just goes, "Trust me, I got this." And then she like puts her hands onto his temples, and then she goes, "Breathe in with the flowers and out through the mouth." And then she goes, think of your happy... Oh, shit, slipping into Remy there. Think of your happy place. The only thing that you need to think about right now is trying to find blah, blah, blah. Whatever it is that we're looking for. The weapons, the plans, the information. Shit! Why do I keep flipping into Remy? And she's just,
as you are doing this to Simon,
and she's just
somebody
like, just focus on the sultriness of my voice.
As you are doing this, you can see one of the workers start to come up the stairs, and they clock you almost immediately, and they're like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
And then I immediately go, I also got this. Just keep thinking about this. And I immediately pop up and I go, and I have my parasol open, and I'm like, I'm here for a surprise inspection.
Aren't you like 15?
I go, no, that's just the way that my makeup looks. I'm so glad that I look 15. And I'm gonna roll a persuasion check just to see how this goes. It can go either way. That 3 came back to haunt me in the ass. So right. I know that this is not going to go anywhere, but she's just like, I am here for a surprise inspection, and it is so bad in here with the amount of noise and issues that my compatriot
he grabs your forearm and goes, all right, kid, we're going to the main office.
I immediately start screaming that this, like, you know, like, this man, like, the Karen aspect, this man's touching me! He's hurting me! Like, that kind of stuff.
He puts his hand over your mouth.
I bite him.
Yeah, when he grabs her, Simon gets focused enough to actually jump up, and he's going to do an attack against the guy.
I bite his hand.
Okay, I need
I lick it.
I need Adrena, and I need Simon to roll initiative.
Okay, my initiative is a +2. Ooh, 13 plus 2, 15.
Initiative. Where's that on my sheet here?
Man, why did you have to roll a 3?
Right
you
there.
Loved me so much earlier.
I got a 21.
Okay, and what did you get, Elena?
I got a 13 plus 2, 15.
All right. So, hey, you there, listener. This is Allie. You know, from that podcast that you're listening to right now. Well, if you're listening to us, you must be really into or interested in tabletop role-playing games. Well, from the makers and publishers of games like Mutants and Masterminds, that's the one that we play, Blue Rose, Dragon Age RPG, Fantasy Age RPG, and many more, Green Ronin Publishing and Dice Drop Evolution would like to give back to you all. So stock up and pick up some new games at greenronin.com and use the code DICEDROP at checkout to help save you some money. Again, that is greenronin.com and the code is DICEDROP at checkout. Have fun, friends.
We are the Game Night Heroes, and you can be too. We are a group of 5 friends playing tabletop role-playing games, and we strive to tell story and character-driven narratives that are immersive and exciting. We're currently adventuring in Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition with Green Ronin Publishing's Freeport campaign setting. Our heroes are exploring a pirate town gone legit, harboring a sinister secret. New episodes come out every Tuesday. You can check us out at GameNightHeroes.com, and we are found on all streaming platforms. See our main hub at anchor.fm/GameNightHeroes. We'll see you out there.
Hi guys, Elena here. I'm here to talk to you about this week's sponsor, Zencastr. When we first started off recording Dice Drop Evolution, it was, let's say, on brand as a chaotic mess. So, when we first discovered Zencastr, we were beyond excited. We found out that they had crystal clear sound and gorgeous HD video, and it was perfect for us because we lived all in different time zones. You are able to separate the audio video tracks that record separately for guests and for your host. They're able to secure your cloud backup, and you never lose any of your interviews or storytelling. It is so easy to use that even a dingus like me, if I tried to actually edit on a podcast, it might be flawless. So what you can do is you can go on ahead over to zen.ai/Dice Drop Evolution or click the link down below and get 30% off your first 3 months with a pro account. Anyone can make a podcast with Zencastr. Bye, guys.
Oh, sorry. Writing out initiative. Fun. So the guy's first. And he immediately clocks you, Simon, coming up, and he goes, oh god, there's 2 of them. And he goes to grab you also. And what he does...
Does he let go of me because he only has 2 hands and he put one over my mouth?
He's gonna let go of the one over your mouth and let you scream. He doesn't care.
Okay, so then as soon as it's my turn, I'm gonna turn and bite
this guy's a little bit bigger than Hood. I want to make that clear. It's very easy to pick you up.
Then I'm gonna turn and then I'm gonna bite him when it's my turn. I'm straight up. I'm gonna be biting him.
Okay. So yeah,
things activate.
His entire move is going to be to try and grab you, Simon, but the way he does it is he gets one of the cuffs that he has just on his belt and just sort of tries to put it on your wrist. And now it's your turn to see if you can dodge that.
Okay. Against my dodge DC, or do I roll for that?
Your dodge DC would be a 20, so I'm going to roll real fast for a, we're going to say an acrobatics, because that seems like it would be like a fun little acrobatics. Okay, no, you totally win that. You're able to get away from that, but if you want to describe to me how you stop him.
Yeah, so when he comes forward, he tries to put the cuff on me. I actually spin and twirl around his body and come up behind him, and then I'm going to try to do that attack that I was doing before. Is that how it's working? Or?
What attack? What you doing?
Oh, okay. I know I said I went to attack him, and then you said he tried to cuff me. I didn't know if that interrupted what I was doing.
No, he just your dodge went into whatever you were going to do.
I see. Okay. So as he goes to cuff me, I'm going to sidestep slightly out of the way, and I do like a half turn and come up on the other side of his arm, and my left hand, my fingers, they start to shape into elongated talons of sorts.
Rodney would be so proud.
And as I form some natural weapons, I slice out across his chest to hit. That's going to be... Oh, you're probably on my character sheet too, aren't you? Because it's moving around.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. With the claws plus 11, that's a 20... no, I'm sorry. That's a 19 to hit.
All right. So... A minute. I'm doing math in my head. Okay. So 19 to hit. He has the dodge enough to just like get away from your sharp claws. He sees what's happening, and then once he sees your claws elongate, you see him push a button on his belt, and the intercom system comes on and goes, "Mutants in the building. Mutants in the building. Code
Boring.
red."
Oh,
and he
great.
goes, "Really? You guys have been popping up everywhere lately. Can you just give us a break?"
no.
So, let's roll for Rodney and Hood.
And I was about to say, what is Cecil and Isaac doing
I was about
currently
to
at
move.
this
I was
time?
about to move. Once the alarm goes off saying mutants are in the building, Rodney and Hood run out of the computer lab, and now we're back to Cecil and Isaac to see what the fuck you guys are up to.
You said these guys have noise canceling headphones on, though.
Yeah, they do. Did I say that they were running and going crazy?
No, but I'm assuming the guy that like turned around
So
and talked
what
to
I'm
Cecil.
assuming is all we have to do is turn off that button on his side belt, and then the alarm
you
stops.
can assume all the fuck you want, but right now I'm with Isaac and
I
Cecil.
know, but I'm now, instead of biting, I'm planning upon something else.
Does the guy that Cecil's talking to like see it or like hear all this?
The guy that you're talking to, he does see it, and you see him immediately have like a panic look in his eyes.
I'm gonna smack him in the head with an ice fist.
Roll a fighting for me.
Oh,
I gotta
Jesus
knock him
Christ.
out.
It's gonna work anyway. He's got +20.
No, that's Oswald. On the actual ice fist power, there's like a dice that I can roll, so I'm gonna do that since
Yeah, do
I
that.
don't know exactly how to deal with offensive powers. Oh, that just tells me like what it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Well then, what does it mean with
Strength-based
15,
damage, colon
yeah.
bludgeoning. So I would imagine it's just a fighting check.
It's close combat. So yeah,
Yeah,
whatever your
combat.
fighting is.
Yeah, whatever
Oh,
your
yeah.
fighting would be, you would roll that, and then the amount of damage would be based upon your strength score.
Yeah.
Which is 15, so that's a lot. Okay, fighting check. 19 total.
Okay, well, he rolled a 1. So he
So he died.
I'm not saying he died, I am saying he immediately goes unconscious.
Yeah, you just see like Isaac kind of like tower over this guy, and then it's just like this ice starts forming around his fist, and then he just fucking shatters it out the guy's head.
After
Whoa,
you do
dude.
that, you do notice there's an alert that comes on everybody's screen that says like mutants in the building. And there are 3 computers are still like in a circle around here. Keep just like know that you can stay in here and see what's on the computers, or you can go out to the fight. And that's on you. There's now 4 people into that fight.
We haven't rolled initiative like me and Cecil yet, right?
Yeah.
Nope.
We're
Can I do a stealth check to see if like I can sit down at one of these computers and just kind of like?
I mean, there's no one in the room.
Oh, I thought there were other people.
They all evacuated once they saw the thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sure. Well, I'll look at the computers, then I'll like tell Cecil like go help the other guys.
Okay, so on the computer that you're looking at right now, you see little... It's like a blueprint almost, and next to it has like a bunch of numbers and sequences. On the top it says RNA-Hadley. And there's a blueprint that's being made of what looks like a dart. And that's pretty much all that's on this computer. You can send it back to Data. You can do whatever you want. You can take photos of it.
Yeah,
can
I was gonna say I can like
mysteriously do
send it
whatever
to
you
Data.
want with it. You can
I was gonna say I'll
mysteriously
send it to
do
Data.
it. Okay, you can mysteriously do whatever you want with it. Like, oh no, did something happen to it?
Okay, so like I'll send it to Data first, and then I'll like, is there like a mass delete button?
There is, but you might want to look at everything else on all the other computers before you do that.
Well, I mean like
Just
just for this blueprint period. Like, can I just like erase it from the system entirely so they have to start from the ground
Roll
up
a
again?
technologies check for me.
What do I have for that? Ooh, a +2. All right. Let's see what the dice.
Should have had Cecil stay with you.
Yeah, I know. That's a 15 total. Not bad.
You can't find it if there is.
I only deleted from this computer thinking that I deleted it from the system.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
So are you going to the other computer?
Yeah, I'm just gonna like look around and see if I find anything else.
Are you going left or right? I just need to know what computer you go to next.
Right.
Right? Okay, so you go to this computer, which I am deeming computer number 1. There's also another set of blueprints on this. Now, this might sound familiar to you as the player, not you as the character. It looks like a dome. It's a little like dome that's in the shape of a tap light. And under it, it says OBX dome. It has speaker looking dots on the sides of it. And under it, it has specs for lasers that can be shot out of it.
My God, it's a Death Star.
Along with different mutant stunting abilities that can be shot out of it, or like kind of like a misty smoke deal. It has different variations of it. You can see there's 2 variations of it on screen right now.
Allie, you made the Death Star.
Okay.
I mean, it's the size of a tap light, so not really.
You made a small Death Star.
Small baby.
I send that to Data too.
Okay, and then the computer number 2, there's a shotgun that is just like a normal mutant stunt gun. Isaac may have not seen them before, but like Oswald has the ones that were used earlier. Yeah, so that's pretty much everything that's on these computers.
Okay.
And with that, are you guys going to join the fight?
Before I do, I'm gonna try and like smash up a lot of these computers.
You know that smashing the computers won't destroy the server, right?
No, but it'll annoy everything.
Okay.
They'll have to spend their tax dollars on new computers.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. You know what? Just fucking roll me a strength.
33.
They're dead. You did it, bud.
Cool, I killed some computers.
They made boom.
All right, so
Pens and paper.
Cecil and Isaac, do you want to get into initiative?
Sure. What is my initiative bonus? Oh, that's right. Ridiculous. Imagine.
I get a plus 10 to initiative.
That's not great, but still at 23.
And I got a 14.
Okay, so we're starting at the top of the round. Cecil, what would you like to do?
So how many guards are there exactly, or how many people are actually?
Right now, there's just one person at the top of the stairs that looks like they're actively trying to get rid of Edrina and Simon. There seem to be like 2 more guards coming around, but everyone else seems to be evacuating.
Okay, good. I am going to shoot. Trying to think. What's a round that I can grab really quick?
What's a what?
What is like something around that I could grab fairly quickly?
Do an investigation check.
Fuck. Actually, I'm not that bad. Okay, 27.
So down below, like this is just stuff that you see. This might not be stuff that you can grab pretty quickly, but so down below there's like a bunch of metal working shit. There's actual like sheets of metal itself. There's like a bunch of sharp shit. Downstairs, you are upstairs right now. Upstairs, there really isn't that much around. There's like a trash bin to the side. There's like a soda machine. Then there's like a tiny little toolkit that maybe has a screwdriver in it, and that's about it.
I'm gonna grab the screwdriver.
Okay. It's like a tiny screwdriver.
It's fine.
Like, okay. It's like those misogynist ones where it's just like the girl toolkit and it's like a tiny little screwdriver that's pink. Yeah.
It's still fine. It's something.
Okay.
And I'm going
what
to
you doing with that screwdriver?
Try and huck it right at the dude. And as it leaves his finger, he's putting a little bit more force than he should. and flicking it right at him.
Okay, I'm going to need you. This seems like a...
Well, this will be my power.
Oh, it's your power.
Yes.
Ooh.
Let me look at your power. I'm gonna get rid of Simon's character sheet and go to Cecil. Sorry, I'm just gonna read shit just so I have an idea of what's going on. I believe you. It's just I don't know what's going on. Oh, you're using air rifle?
Oh yeah.
Okay, see, that's what I needed. Need that context. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, so with the air rifle, do you have a place where you're aiming?
General mass, center mass of the person.
Okay, right now he is holding Adrena. I just want to make that clear.
Oh, great. Awesome. I can't fail this.
So yeah, I guess do the thing. Roll. Is there like a thing that you have to roll with this, or does it just happen?
It just kind of happens.
Okay, then I'm going to ask you, because I'll agree to you that it does happen, but I am going to have you roll me a agility, just so we can make sure it does not hit Adrena, and I feel like that's fair.
Yeah. 26.
Okay, so you almost hit Adrena. You
Come close.
you just like it just hits her shoulder as it goes through this guy's stomach.
All right, I want to see how much power I throw into this thing though, really quick.
All right, go for it.
Not that much power into it.
Nah, not that much power into it. It does impale him though. It does hurt him, but it's not like through him like it could be. Yeah, so is that going to be your entire turn? You have a movement also.
Well, I figured my movement was to grab the thing, so.
That's fair. I like being nice and allowing at least like a movement and a half, I guess. I don't know. So, Rodney is next. Rodney rolled a little bit higher. Well, he rolled the same, but he has a higher dex. So, Rodney is next. Rodney is going to blink right next to him. He's going to be like, "Hey, buddy," and he's going to turn. He's going to be like, "There's more."
I'm gonna punch him.
And right when he says, "Hey, buddy," Rodney actually does do that. Is he socks the guy in the actual face to get him to let go of Adrena, and he rolled very well because I upped Rodney's fighting. Because Rodney was not equipped for anything. He rolled a 28, and I'm going to roll a dodge on this fun guy. Okay, so what had happened is Rodney punches the dude. Rodney punches dude, and he let goes of Adrena. This guy doesn't immediately pass out. He does have one injury though, but he is like a little bit taken back about what just happened. So next is Simon. There are 2 more guards coming up to you, coming from both sides.
Awesome. I'm going to turn and I'm going to step forward in front of the rest of the team, and I'm going to look at the guards approaching. I'm going to get a wicked smile on my face that shows my enlarged canines, and then I'm going to scream a high-pitched, deafening shriek that goes out towards the 2 guys, trying to slow them down a little bit with my vertigo effect.
Okay, so 2 of them failed on their will save, so I'm going to say you didn't just affect the 2, you affected all 3 of the guards. Awesome. Because they were in such close proximity of one another. The one that was already punched and was feeling really like out of it from being punched by Rodney is on the floor now, like he's out. He rolled a 2 for that will save. The other one immediately goes on the floor and covers his ears, but the other one that's coming from the left of the party crit, so he is unaffected at all by anything that's happening.
Man, I must have been really low on the totem pole for initiative.
You got a 15.
Yeah, everybody just rolled really high.
Yeah, so you did that. Do you want to do any movement, or are you just gonna just stay there? Because I'm not gonna say you.
Yeah, no,
I'm just not gonna say you stepping in front of people is a movement. Like, I don't see that as a full movement.
Okay, well then I'll continue the momentum then and move towards that guy who was not affected, and I ready my claws to dig into some other people.
All right, sweet. Adrena, you're next. Tell me what you do.
Okay.
You are no longer being held by the guard. The guard
Sweet.
is on the floor next to you. There is one that is on the floor covering his ears from Simon's vertigo effect, and one that is charging kind of towards you. He looks very angry.
Okay, did I get hurt at all by Cecil?
No, you did not. You got a little scratch on your shoulder, but that's about it.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do, so I am on my own. And a dude,
I mean, you have pretty much all your party around you right now.
well,
You're not.
yeah, I am like not carried anymore. I am like my own person right now. I don't have to rely upon a man to be carrying me. I'm going to take out my whip, and I am going to whip the dude who is charging me.
Okay. Can you give me?
I have a whip ranged combat because I wanted her to have a whip, and then we just so happened to be in a BDSM thing.
That was good on my part.
Yes. I mean, if anything, I would have said that her weapon was a whip, so.
Yeah, so give me a fighting check.
A whip check?
A whip check.
A whip check. That is a 12 plus 9, 21.
Okay, I'm going to give him... Oof. So, he just misses it. Like, he jumps out of the way, like, just in time.
Man.
Do you want to do a movement to this action? Do you want to use your powers? You have 2 more
I would
options.
love to use my powers.
Go for it.
So you know that giant tree? I would like to now grow it through, like, you know how it grew up? I would like to now, if possible, bend it and have it just go smashing through. Like, if I could grow it even bigger, I don't know if this would work. Or if there were any other plants around, I would love to create vines.
There's like 4 other plants around. I am going to read your control plants before I give you.
Yeah, I was wondering if I have to be controlling the exact same plant. Well,
No,
I was going to use plant growth. And then use control plants if I'm able to in the same turn.
As someone who is a very nice GM, I am going to say probably control plants would probably be your better option here.
Okay, because I was going to grow them so that they were thick enough for me to trip this guy.
Okay.
So that I could control them into like a trip wire kind of thing, like a little bit in front of him. That's what I plan on doing. I wasn't going to make them grow into a massive tree.
Would you want to know what I was fully expecting you to do?
What?
Full massive tree just through this person. Like, that was honestly what I was expecting.
I mean, I was going to have it like the tree originally fall, but then I was like, no, because we might need other things and I don't want to damage anything. So then I was like, okay, you know, I might as well just trip this guy.
Okay. Let me do another. Okay. Roll me a fighting on that. Roll me whatever you need to roll on that.
I mean, it doesn't really have anything.
Roll me a fighting, and we're going to plus it.
Okay, just a straight fighting or fighting with my mod.
Let's do fighting with your mod.
Okay. That is my God, this dice loves me in certain moments and hates me in the other. That is a 16 plus 2, 18.
18. Sweet. You are able to trip that motherfucker. He is on the floor now along with the other guy.
Trippy. Trippy, trippy, trippy. Good. Sweet.
Okay. And now it's Hood's turn. Hood comes in with his bow with the guy on the right who's still holding his ears from the vertigo. And he... Ooh, completely misses. Hood completely misses that shot. Which is weird because it was a non-moving target.
Because Hood's a basic bitch.
So he like looks at the bow, looks at the guy, looks at the bow, and he goes, "Fucking really?" And then I guess we're back to Cecil because Hood beefed that.
All right, sure. I'm just gonna grab the toolkit now and just huck it at him.
Which one?
Sophia.
Which one?
Which one?
Yeah, whichever one is closer. If it's a little...
Probably the one on the floor, raging from vertigo right now is closer to you guys. So you're just gonna chuck it at this guy?
Well, I'm gonna try to do the air rifle thing again.
Roll me air rifle.
There, that's better.
Okay. Sweet. Yeah, you hit him. He rolled a 3. He's knocked out.
Ha! Another one! I got one, guys. I got another one.
And now Bob's dead. Simon, it's your turn.
His name is Bob.
I wrote him down as Bob for initiative.
Bobby. Simon's gonna run up to that guy who was not affected by the deafening shriek, and he's going to jump up in the air.
He is on the floor now.
Oh, he's on the floor. Okay, well, cool. I'm gonna jump up.
He's on the floor now.
Air. Yeah, I'm gonna jump up in the air, and as I move forward, I land on top of him and slam into him with my feet to knock him out the rest of the way if I could.
Mm-hmm.
You guys keep mentioning fighting. I don't have a fighting on my character sheet. I've just got close combat, says fighting, and then it's got my actual powers beneath
strength,
it.
agility.
Yeah, it goes strength, agility, fighting, awareness, stamina, dexterity, intellect.
It's a core thing. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
It's a core thing.
I thought it was a skill. I'm thinking a second edition. Sorry about that.
Hey, no. Yeah.
No, you're good.
Okay, so
you know more than we do.
That's all right. I rolled a 13 plus my fighting is a 5, so 18.
Okay. And he is already on the floor, so in proper homebrew mechanics, I do disadvantage and advantage here, so he's getting disadvantage on this roll. Yeah, you got him. He's also down. No one here you guys wanted to actually kill. You guys just wanted to knock out.
Yeah, we're knocking him out.
Okay.
Yep.
So everyone's knocked out at this point. The alarm is still going. You can turn off the alarm. It's on the other guy's belt who's kind of on the stairs. That was the first guy that you guys had to knock out. And yeah, the place is pretty much yours to investigate for any other things that you need to.
Well, cool. I'm glad they cleared it out for us. That makes this a lot easier.
Should we go try to find them, though? Make sure that should we go try to find the others, the scientists and stuff, to make sure they're okay?
Everyone's evacuated. Like, there's no one in this building.
Okay. Well, then that's even easier, I guess.
Yeah, that's just...
So, yeah.
Let's be quick about this. We have an idea what floor it's on? The weapons and stuff?
Yeah, you're literally looking down at it. So there's two floors in this building where the you can see like at the below floor where it's kind of like an open floor plan.
Okay.
But yeah, that's about it.
Nice. So there's like an open area in the middle, maybe? That's what we're looking down?
Yep.
I go to that one computer room that I was about to go into before I had to go help Simon.
Okay, so you guys are going to just like go and check out things. There's around 10 different spots that are right now what you could tell would be occupied and have work being done on them. And there's different, like, weapon blueprints and schematics and just, like, different, like, pieces that are being worked on and prototypes. So any of this can be information to get back to Revolution. You can delete any of the stuff that you feel like is too dangerous for a story to have. It's really just an option of what you guys want to do.
Perfect.
Yeah, I imagine that's what we do. We go and we make copies of everything for ourselves and for data to have, and then we just delete everything else.
Yeah.
Like hard delete, like on all of the computers and on the backups and all that other stuff.
Definitely.
Okay, so
is there in terms of the weapons, is there like an actual, like a gun or something, like an actual physical weapon? I could take one back, so maybe Data can reverse look at how it works and what they're going to do with it and that sort of thing?
Yeah, there's a few that are like in glass, like they're like in glass right now. It's kind of like they're like being quote unquote protected just for like, hey, these were the main prototypes. This is what our gun's being based off of. And that's around. There's like 2 or 3 of those.
Cool. I want to steal one then, though we can get that back. We can have Rodney take it back to Data and have Data take a look at it.
Okay. And if anyone's going through like computers and stuff like that, I'm going to need you to give me a technology check.
I can do that. I got high technology. Unless someone else does.
I mean, I got a...
We'll
I'll
divide
do
and
it too.
conquer.
Yep, there we go.
There you go.
Let's see here.
I got a 14 plus 9.
I got an 8 plus 12.
Okay, so in a lot of the, you notice a lot of the areas are working on similar stuff. It just seems to be like a lot of different versions of the same stuff, at least in this warehouse. You don't know what's exactly going on in the other ones, but it seems like they're making a bunch of prototypes for a thing that just like the only information that you can find on it, like name wise, is called the mutant erasing gas explosive. So that sounds basically, it does what it sounds like. And then right next to it is like RNA DNA genes dash Hadley. Those are around also. And then there's something huge that kind of looks like those guns in action movies. I called it war gun on my sheet, but it's one of those guns where you actually like have to like sit down and just start shooting.
A Gatling gun?
That thing.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And that's like currently a piece that's getting kind of put together.
Jeebus.
Nice.
Love
they're
this.
certainly not messing around, are they?
Nope.
More
I
machines.
can't wait for Remy to have a Gatling gun.
I don't think Remy needs a Gatling gun.
Yeah,
Respectfully,
has
no.
proficiency in guns.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, she does.
No, she doesn't.
Me, the person, Elena, has none, so I don't know what I'm doing. So that's why I say that Remy does. I just have no idea of how to.
Do you want me to explain it to you?
Nope, because I don't ever plan on using a firearm in my life. That's why I have a club.
A what?
Billy Club.
Oh.
I wasn't sure what that was either.
My pappy made it when he was in woodshop when he was in high school. So it's
Nice.
old as sin, but man, is it heavy and it will fucking mess up a dude.
There you go.
Yeah. So you guys just want to like make copies and then just delete everything.
Try to.
Basically.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to need a technology check on deleting stuff so I can tell you if you are able to delete at least some of it or all of it.
I got a 15 plus 9, so.
I got a 27.
Okay, with both of you, I'm gonna roll D100 real fast. Okay, you got 47% of it deleted before you start hearing what sounds like police sirens coming.
Oh, guys, time to go.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Time to wrap this
you're gonna
up.
say it's time to wrap up?
Yep.
So we are going to do a quick stealth roll from everybody. Kyle stepped away for a moment. I'm not sure
No,
if
I'm
Kyle's back yet.
Yeah, he
Okay,
just
cool.
came back.
Do a stealth roll for me,
I
buddy.
just didn't want to interrupt.
I got a 12 plus 4 for
My dice fell.
stealth.
My dice
I got-
fell under my laptop.
I got the 32.
God damn it. My dice doesn't want to cooperate.
Am I like the only person
It
who
didn't even
doesn't?
roll that time. It just plopped down on the table.
I feel like, based upon what we have done with all of our characters, I'm still baffled at the fact that no matter what I roll for any character, I never get above a 30. Yet every time Cecil or Oswald or Michael roll, they're like, "Oh, I got a 3. That's a 45."
No, I mean, don't worry about it because I rolled a 25 and I got a 7 on the dice.
Oh my god!
So-
See, like I'm sitting here and I'm just like, should I just start like doing the mechanic of fuck it? I'm gonna make myself overpowered as fuck.
Yes.
You might as well.
I've given you this.
Yes,
It's
and
fine.
every single time I try to make it make sense and it doesn't work.
Yeah, don't do that. Not with me as your GM. Don't do that. So you guys get into the car that's like a little ways away and get away pretty easily. No one can really find you. Your identity is like
With my parasol open.
Did you run out with your parasol?
Of course. Why would I? Why would I not have my parasol with me?
I'm going to
I don't care if it's gonna cause another comeuppance. I can't be in the sun, Allie.
All right, that's good information
Sure
for
you
later.
can. It's okay. We just know that you're kind of more of a Disney princess than anything else. That's okay.
I glare daggers at Cecil. Like I'm totally gonna eat your blood here.
Well, you don't
And
want
about an
angelic blood in you, do you? You wouldn't drink
You go,
that.
you're not an angel. Like just looking at him, you're not an angel.
All right, so you guys get out and you guys start heading back to your BDSM Airbnb.
Yay! This
Definitely.
is
BDSM.
we need to have this be our new hashtag.
Airbnb BDSM.
And that will be the end of the session.
Hair BDSM.
Hi, friends. How are you? I hope you're having a good one. It's your favorite game goddess, Allie. Wow. You know, normal me. One of these days, it won't be me who makes this outro, and it's going to confuse every one of you. You know the deal, guys. If you aren't already, why not follow us on Twitter at dice_drop? It's the easiest way to talk to us. And if you hate just like Twitter or social media in general, we do also have a Discord, which is on our link tree, which you could just like pop over to the Twitter and just hit our link tree and get into the Discord, or you can look below and just like click that. That's going to have all of our links to it, as well as everything you can do to help support us if you like what we do. You can run over to our Ko-fi if you want to help support us. You can just donate one time, or if you want to get some extra content, you can become a member. Along with Ko-fi, we also have our merch store. If you want to get some Dice Drop swag, go over there. Go check it out. We have a lot of fun stuff. Allie might be putting out new stuff soon. The world may never know. Maybe Allie won't be as burnt out as she is right now. And that's life, right? Another way you can support us is if you need a new game from greenroninstore.com. in greenrunnerstore.com, you can pick up a new game, pick up some new merch, pick up anything you want to, and then when you go over to that checkout, just put in that code DICEDROP, all caps, in the promo code and save yourself 5% off. That's like all your tax-free games. It's great. So not only will it be helping you out, but it'll be helping us out. It's a mutual beneficial agreement that everyone loves. If you're looking to start a podcast, don't forget to maybe check out Zencastr to, record everything. That's where I'm recording this lovely outro on. That's what we record all of Dice Drop on. Zencastr is one of the best programs to use when starting a podcast, when all of your players or all of the people that you're interviewing is remote. Gives you the cleanest audio, and I cannot recommend this program enough. It's one of the best programs I've ever used for podcasting. Now that all of the promotions are out of the way, you may have noticed that this is episode 68, part 2. That means the next episode is 69. And Allie, when will episode 69 be out? Episode 69 will be out on June 17th. Nice. See you then. We're going to go to Cecil. We're just going to start at the top of the round.
Oh, sweet.
Sophia.
So, Cecil, you are starting to see pandemonium break out.
What is happening?
Oh, good.
There's
What is happening?
Elena, shut the fuck up!
Oh, there's Poppy.
Sophie, come here.
Let's just wait
Sophia.
until this is done.
Sit. Sit. Let me see.
I almost clicked on TikTok while I waited.
Yeah, I was about to do that.
Everybody's going to listen to the first TikTok you hear.
I wonder
Okay.
if it's kinky. Let's see. Will it
No,
be
you
kinky?
can't eat that. No.
No, it's just this stupid thing.
Mine is a seal making noises.